Greetings, all Shard Vixen here, and I still have a bit of a cold, so if I start coughing, I'll try to edit it out. This vlog is called Life Songs. Um, since I can remember, and there's pictures of me as a child uh, playing on like a toy piano, music has been really, really important. Um, I learned to play the clarinet when I was in, I want to say fifth grade. It may have been sixth grade. I learned to play the recorder before that. I learned to read music, and then I learned to play other instruments along the way. But it wasn't the making of music that I found interesting, it was movement to music. And dance is the main definition of dance is movement music. So even if all you did is la 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 la, you're still dancing. Art form in dancing is different. That's where you have a whole. Everyone has either choreographed it all out and everything. I always made me laugh about people who are all like, I can't dance. If you can move, you can dance. um, Even if you can't, it's just your ears or your eyeballs wiggling or whatever, you can dance. But I always, somewhere around, I want to say, oh, it was elementary school. I wanted to be a dancer. I could see when music would play, I could see things and people and animals, things just moving. And at that time, there were no music videos. There were Broadway plays, and I love Broadway plays. And so the other thing besides music is TV. There's pictures of me like standing in front of the TV set, like really, really small. And those were the two main things in our house as well. My dad bought a brand new TV, first color TV he could, that came out. He bought a brand new stereo system, big, huge console, those big long ones, and you lift it up and it had the vinyl. And he had all his favorite band people in it. So the music I remember hearing, besides classical music when I was a child, was Buddy Holly. Elvis Presley, Chuck Berry. My father talked about going to see him in Sacramento. And that music, that my parents would have like a music night where they would pull out their favorite songs and they would dance. And then as time went on, I danced and my brother danced, and that was a big deal in the house. But I wanted to be a dancer, and I bugged my mom, and she'd say things like, well, we don't have the money, or this or that, or then finally this little white lie came up somewhere that I wouldn't be a very good dancer. People looked at me, and I was either too tall, or too skinny, or too this, and too ugly, though they didn't say it that way, and people never called me ugly unless they were being mean to me. Family members and stuff would always say things about, you'll grow into your beauty. Anyway, so that was the music I listened to until my aunt or someone gave me a transistor radio that I could take with me. And I was probably freshman in high school, maybe a little earlier than that. And I found KZAP, which was a popular rock channel. And the very first song I remember hearing from that was Misty Mountain Hot by Led Zeppelin. And so that was it. I was sold. I don't know what it is about that song. I could see all kinds of things, and I could see how your body was supposed to move, and I created a whole dance. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom.
Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Um, as I went on through, high school and stuff, I wanted to be, they called them, I don't know, song cheers, song leaders, something like that. And I wanted to do that, but then again, they told me I was too ugly. I wasn't what people would see in that. I didn't have very big boobs, and I didn't have very girlish figure, and it just wasn't very pretty enough for it. But I kept trying. I'd go to every dance. I'd go. I just thought if people could see how great I could dance, like they could see what I saw in my head as the dance, then uh, they would be as interested in me as I was in them being interested in me. And that didn't go through either. So, needless to say, my dancing career was kind of ups, as in many of my careers. But from that, though, there was songs that stick out in my head. Girls Got Rhythm by AC/DC. Renegade Sticks, I created this huge dance thing to it. Hangman is coming down from the gallows, and I don't have very long. Gold by John Stewart. Started looking for more music that identified, with me, not so much other people. And that's where I moved into Billy Idol. I still listen to a lot of pop, and disco was when I was 10 or 11. Disco was in its hey time. I still listen to a lot of that kind of music because it was on the radio, and a lot of the rock music that was on KZAP had to do with 70s style rock music. But I was getting into more heavier metal kind of music, the 80s hair bands, and then from them learning about other heavy metal bands out there. And then I was dating a guy when I was 18, and he was a big punk rocker, so we kind of moved into that. One of my favorite punk rocker bands I really like is the Dead Kennedys, and DOA does War. I like that one. And, so music had a very prominent part in my life, and it really made me want to get up and move. And then as I started to become unable to move in those ways, um, I didn't really listen to music as much. Then I started finding music that was really alternative music, like Albany Park, Tempest, the Kahuna Hounds, bands that played, that were, pretty famous if you knew who they were and you were into that kind of Celtic rock or Celtic music or stuff like that. And then weird heavy metal bands, uh, stuff that didn't play on the radio. I always, but I still listen to, that's pretty much where I get my music now is from the radio. I don't really go out of my way to, if I see, like if I'm watching a movie and there's a song on there that's really, really popular or something, and I hear it, like Yellow Wolf, a couple of his songs have come out on the radio, and I've looked at all his other songs, and I really like a lot of his songs. Same thing for the lady who did Blood in the Cut, but I can't think of her name right now. But I have a playlist that has some of the songs that I've listened to that are my favorites throughout my life, and you can go and check it out in my playlist. And so that's kind of how I got into animation. Was I had always seen images my whole life, and in the 90s I wanted to become an animator, and I just never could figure out how to do it. I had a small child, and I didn't really know how to do things, and that's always been my problem in life is I don't know how to do things. And when I try to ask people, because people don't like me when they meet me, they have really hard time in getting the answers that other people have a really easy time. And then when I'd go to school, they would say, well, this isn't going to pay, and we're only going to pay for you to go to school for something that's going to pay in the long run. And so I just seemed to always skip around doing away from the things I really enjoyed. And so when I started YouTube, I was just doing the gaming videos, but I'm not very funny, and I'm not very beautiful, and I don't really have the equipment to make these really great videos. And so I was thinking, what else can I do? And I know how to be crafty, so I could do those. But I thought, animation, this is my chance. I could try to do animating. So that's how that came about. And now music's coming kind of back in, because now I'm looking for music to go with the animation. And I really like people who, like Black Box Official, who did my intro, who want to work with me and want to put their music to, my animation. That'd be cool. And so I have, ideas and lists and things to do like that. So that's it, and I'm out of here. I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.